Good
Good
morning,
morning.
girls.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Okay,
Morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Good morning,
Thank you,
ma'am.
beta. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. I hope all of you are keeping well, hale and hearty.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
best thing. That's the best thing to keep a good health
Yes, ma'am.
is what is required these days, isn't it? So
Yes.
we start with the chapter, continuation of this chapter, that how we are going to protect, how we are going to preserve the food. So the mechanism, the technique is called as pasteurization. What it is called as, beta? Pasteurization.
Pastor.
Pasteurization.
Now we are going to learn what exactly is pasteurization. Is one of you please start?
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes,
Yes, beta. Give your name. No, see, when you give your name, so I know that you have already got the chance. So we can ask others to take the part. Is it clear? So let's all
Yes,
of
ma'am.
us participate and one by one all of you will get the chance. Okay, beta? This is what is my motto. This is what I want to do. That all of you should take part. It's clear? So give your name and
Yes.
start reading. Yes, beta? Give your name and start reading.
Misbah.
Okay, Misbah.
Pasteurization. The process of heating milk to about 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilling it to prevent the growth of microbes is called pasteurization. This process was discovered by Louis Pasteur.
Continue.
By storage and packing. Many food items are stored in air tight containers to protect them from microbes.
Thank you. So what is pasteurization? Now we heat milk, right? But then we keep it out. Remember? Then we keep it out. We heat milk and we keep it out. But pasteurized is not so. It is heated, it is not boiled, remember that. It is heated just 70 degrees Celsius for how much time? For 15 to 30 seconds. And that hot milk is frozen, is chilled. It is frozen. Why? To prevent the growth of microbes. That process is called as pasteurization. Have you understood, Beta?
Yes, ma'am.
What we do here at home, we boil it, isn't it, Beta? We boil the milk. What do you say at home? And then we allow it to cool. And when it comes to room temperature, then we put it in the fridge. Is it clear?
Yes,
But it will not go bad. Why? Because our milk that we get as a can in the packet, in the plastic packets, what we get is Amul packs. Those are pasteurized milk. I repeat, the milk that we are getting in the packets, they are pasteurized milk. Even you can have it raw. Nothing will happen to you. It is germ free. Why? Because it is pasteurized. So you don't have to heat it. You can just have the milk as it is. Do you understand? Why do we heat, by the way? We heat it because the germs, if at all it is present, should be killed. But there are no germs at all. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now the other way of storing the food items, that whenever you are putting certain food items in a container, that container should be airtight. I repeat, the container should be airtight. You have seen the date palms, what you call as khajur. It has been sucked. It is in poly packs and it sticks to the date palms. It sticks to the plastic. Have you observed that? Because it's the vacuum has been created. Air has been removed from the poly pack. You observe this anytime? Hello?
Ma'am, your screen has gone.
Now, can you see now?
Half. Half.
Now,
Ma'am.
now is it okay?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. So you can see, I think you love these jellies. Yes, beta?
Yes.
Yes.
Then jams, these are all jams. Okay?
Yes.
These are pickles. So all these are squashes. So all this storage is done in the airtight containers. See, this is milk. I think you can see that. This is milk.
Yes.
This is fish. I think you can have it. This is fish.
Yes.
This is fish. Yes, beta. This is also in a container. Everything is in container. Can you see this? All masalas, packs, all in containers. So this is how it is stored. Now let's talk about the one who created pasteurization. Yes, beta, start. Be fast, beta.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes. One by one, you start taking up. Please don't waste time. You see the slide and start reading, please. I said start
Louis
reading.
Pasteur and pasteurization. Louis Pasteur was a French biologist, microbiologist, and chemist renowned for his discoveries of the principles of vaccination, microbial fermentation, and pasteurization. He is the he is remembered for his remarkable breakthroughs in the causes and prevention of disease, and his discoveries have saved many lives ever since.
Thank you. Who was Louis Pasteur? This person is a Louis Pasteur, right? Who was he? He was a French biologist, microbiologist. Microbiologist means he was working on diseases, maybe bacteria, fungus, he was working on that. And chemist also, that means he knew many things about chemicals. He was very much known for his vaccination. He was the one who discovered vaccination. Then microbial fermentation. I told you bacteria ferments and pasteurization. You saw we heat the milk and then we suddenly chill it. That is called pasteurization. Now, he is more known for the prevention of diseases because he was the one who discovered the vaccine. He knew that why this disease is caused and accordingly he made the vaccines. You understand? That discovery saved so many lives. Yes, better.
He reduced.
And can
He,
I
re-
read?
Yes. Let's not waste time. Start reading fast, better. 2 minutes are
Yes,
going just like that.
he, he reduced mortality from
It's purple fever.
purple fever and created the first vaccines for rabies and anthrax. His medical discoveries provided direct support for the germ theory of diseases and its application in clinical medicine. He is best known to the general public for his invention of the technique of treating milk and wine to stop.
What he did? People used to die with this purple fever. So he reduced the death rate due to this fever and also created vaccines for rabies. What is rabies, beta? When a dog bites a human, when a dog bites a man, we have to take injection. If we don't take injection, we can be diseased by rabies. You understand? That means we become hydrophobic. We will get scared of water. That is called rabies. As well as anthrax. Anthrax is caused by a bacteria. Now he discovered lots of things and he gave a germ theory of disease, that how this disease is created and how it can be prevented. And he used it as, and he also made certain medicine because he knew about the chemistry. Now he is better known for the technique to prevent the spoilage of milk. What he made, what he did pasteurization. You understand? Because
Yes.
earlier milk used to be spoiled. Milk used to be spoiled. Now pasteurized milk stay as such. It is not spoiled. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And also he stopped that in some wine shops, the wine is alcohol. Even alcohol will get contaminated with bacteria. That also he stopped, which is called as pasteurization. You understand? Continue, beta.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes.
Bacterial contamination, a process now called pasteurization. He is regarded as one of the three main founders of bacteriology, together with Ferdinand Kohn and Robert Koch, and it popularly known as the father of microbiology.
Understood? So who is father of microbiology?
Robert Koch
Voice
and
test.
No,
Ferdinand
no,
Kohn.
no, no. Who is father of microbiology?
Robert Koch.
No, it's wrong.
Voice test.
Louis.
Yes, you're right. It's Louis Pasteur. Who is father of microbiology? It can be only one father. I have not asked you
Pasteur.
fathers. Did I ask you fathers?
Louis
I did not ask you.
Pasteur.
I asked you only one father. So who is the father of microbiology? Louis? We are talking
Pasteur.
about Louis Pasteur, isn't it?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
was the main founders of bacteriology. He was working on bacteria along with Ferdinand Kohn and Robert Koch. You understood? And he is termed as the father of microbiology. Any problem?
No, ma'am.
No.
Yes. Start.
Pas- Louis Pasteur and pasteurization. Pasteurized milk. Pasteurized milk can be consumed without boiling as it is free from harmful microbes. The milk is heated at above 700 Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored. By doing so, it prevents the growth of microbes. This process was also discovered by Louis Pasteur. It is called pasteurization.
Okay. So this milk, the pasteurized milk, just now I told you that you can straight away have the raw milk straight from the polypack. Isn't it? Didn't I say that? You don't have to heat it.
Yes.
You can take it from the polypack straight away because it is pasteurized milk. You don't have to boil it. Why? Because it is free from harmful microbes. There's no microorganisms in that. It is free. It is germ free.
Yes.
What is this method? First we heat the milk at
Pasteurization.
70 degrees Celsius, not 700 butter. It is 70 degrees Celsius, right? For how many
Yes.
seconds? For 15 to 30
15 to
seconds, and then
30
it
seconds.
is chilled and stored. When we do so, it prevents the growth of microbes, and this process was discovered by Louis Pasteur, and hence it is called as pasteurization. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Storage and packing. These days, dry fruits and even vegetables are sold in sealed, airtight packets to prevent the attack of microbes.
Just now I was talking about that if you see the date palms stored
Yes,
in a plastic bag, have you observed? And it's sticking to it. That means the air is being removed from the container, from the poly bag, so it sticks to the date. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
So this is how it is stored so that there is no attack of microbes. Yes, now we are going
Nitrogen
to talk
cycle.
about nitrogen
Nitro-
cycle.
Our
Yes, read.
atmosphere has
Ma'am, can
78% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen is one of the essential constituents of all living organisms. Part of proteins, chlorophyll, nucleic, nucleic
Nucleic
acids,
acids.
nucleic acids, and vitamins. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by plants and animals. Certain bacteria and blue-green
Algae.
al- algae present in the soil fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into compounds of nitrogen. Once, once nitrogen is converted into this usable
Compounds.
usable compounds, it can be utilized by plants from the soil through their root system. Nitrogen is then used for the synthesis of plant proteins and other compounds. Animals feeding on the plants get these proteins and other nitrogen compounds.
Okay. Now, how much in atmosphere nitrogen gas is available? It's the maximum of all. Which gas is maximum in the atmosphere? Beta? Nitrogen gas. And how much it is? 78%. All of you agree?
Yes,
All of
yes,
ma'am.
you
ma'am.
agree?
70%.
And nitrogen as an element is very much important for all the living organisms. That also you agree?
Yes.
Right? By taking nitrogen, we have to make proteins, we have to make chlorophyll, nucleic acids, and vitamins. Now, what are nucleic acids? Nucleic acids is DNA and RNA. Have you heard of this? DNA
Yes.
and RNA that you get in nucleus. So if this is the cell, this is the nucleus, and you've got. Have you heard of chromosomes, beta? Have you heard of
No.
chromosomes like this?
No. No.
On the chromosomes, we have got genes. Okay, this is not matter. These chromosomes we get in the nucleus. Okay, these
Yes.
chromosomes we get a nucleus, and the gene is made up of like see. I'm just giving you. You look like your parents, isn't it? Your eyes look similar to your mother. Your skin looks a bit similar to your father. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, why this
Yes.
happens? Because of nucleic acid, that is DNA. Now, this much have you understood? And where do you
Yes.
find this DNA? On the chromosomes. And where do you
Yes, ma'am.
find chromosomes? In the nucleus. So when it divides, multiplies, some of the features of father goes to you, and some of the features of mother goes to you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
called nucleic acids.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this nitrogen, which is present in the atmosphere, either by plants or animals. So what happens? There are certain organisms, namely bacteria and blue-green algae that I've only taught you in 7th standard, I think so. There are certain
Yes.
bacteria and blue-green algae which are found in the soil. They have the capacity to fix atmospheric nitrogen. You remember rhizobium bacterium that we have talked about in 7th standard? Remember? So
Yes.
this bacterium has the capacity to fix the atmospheric nitrogen and make it usable form to the plants so that plants can use it. Now this nitrogen is converted in this usable compounds. Then the plants start utilizing it from the soil. From where, beta? Through the roots. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because
Yes, ma'am.
these plants have got roots like this and it has got nodules. Remember that. The plants have got nodules. In these nodules, this rhizobium bacteria stay. You understand? And
Yes,
this
ma'am.
nitrogen, when goes up in the plant, it is used for making proteins and other compounds. And when animals are eating these plants, animal get directly the proteins from the plants. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
Yes, ma'am.
Read, beta.
Ma'am,
When
can I
plants
read?
and animals.
Yes. Say name, beta. Say the
Sakina
name.
Rajani.
Okay, Sakina Rajani, read.
When plants and animals die, bacteria and fungus present in the soil convert nitrogen waste into nitrogen compound to be used by plants again. Certain other bacteria convert some parts of them to nitrogen gas, which goes back into the atmosphere. As a result, the percentage of nitrogen in the atmosphere remains more or less
Constant.
constant.
Good. Now, plants die, animals die after some time. So, what is present in the soil? Bacteria and fungi. What they do? They start decomposing the body. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And there are nitrogen waste. What is the nitrogen waste? Urine. What is nitrogen waste of the animals? Beta? Urine. So they start working on that and convert into nitrogen compounds so that any plants which are growing on the soil will start taking it up. Is it clear? Also, there are other
Yes, ma'am.
bacteria.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, there are other bacteria which convert these nitrogenous waste into nitrogen gas, which goes back to the atmosphere. So, you have certain bacteria take the atmospheric nitrogen and make it into usable form for the plants, and some other bacteria are there which are using this nitrogenous waste and convert it into nitrogen gas, which goes back to the atmosphere. Is it clear? So
Yes,
cycle is
Yes,
maintained.
ma'am.
Cycle is maintained. So certain organisms, certain microorganisms, certain bacteria take atmospheric nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into usable form. So the plants take it and make proteins and carbohydrates, right, beta? And there are certain bacteria which
Yes, ma'am.
work on the dead bodies of plants
Yes,
and
ma'am.
animals and convert it into gaseous form of nitrogen and allows it to enter the atmosphere. So the cycle is maintained. Okay. Now look over
Okay.
here. This is atmospheric nitrogen. What is it, beta? Atmospheric nitrogen. So you see the thunderstorm, lightning. Do you ever see lightning during thunderstorm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So during lightning, the bacteria fixes the nitrogen. Is it clear? During lightning.
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
see who does that. Nitrogen fixing bacteria. One way of fixing the nitrogen is that one bacteria, which is called a rhizobium bacteria or blue green, they fix atmospheric nitrogen. Another way to fix atmospheric nitrogen is lightning. One is lightning, the other one is nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue green algae. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
There are
ma'am.
two ways of fixing the atmospheric nitrogen in the plant. Okay. Now, where does it go, beta? It goes in the soil. Where does it go? It goes in the soil. All of you understood? Yeah. From the soil, it is taken up by who takes it up with
Animals.
Plants.
Plants.
plants. It takes up by plants because in the soil we have rhizobium bacteria. This plant is eaten up by
Animals.
Animals.
animals. Okay. Then animals die. What comes out? Nitrogen waste, either from excretion, that is urine and fecal matter, or it dies. So nitrogen waste comes out of the body. Is it clear? Is
Yes.
it
Yes,
clear,
ma'am.
beta? And then
Yes,
again,
ma'am.
this nitrogen waste goes in the soil. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
some
Yes,
bacteria
ma'am.
work on this nitrogenous waste and it goes. See, bacteria turn. Certain bacteria, it works on these compounds and it makes us gaseous nitrogen. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
it goes to the atmosphere. Then it goes to the atmosphere. See, the cycle is completed. Do you think the cycle is difficult?
No, ma'am.
Easy?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you enjoying or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll talk about nitrogen fixation. Please read.
Ma'am, can I read?
Nitrogen
Yes, sure.
fixation.
Lakhani Zainab.
Okay. The next one you will read, beta. Huh? Lakan is Zainab, read now. The next one, the one who really wanted to read just now, will read the next one.
Okay,
Please.
ma'am.
Nitrogen fixation. You have learnt about the bacterium. मैम ये क्या लिखा है आगे?
Rhizobium. You have heard about it, beta. Rhizobium.
Rhizobium in classes 6 and 7. It
That is what
is
I'm saying. I've taught you already. Read.
it is involved in the fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plants. Recall that rhizobium lives in the root
Lives.
nodules of
Rhizobium lives.
lives in the root nodules
Nodules.
of leguminous plant such as beans and peas with which it has a symbiotic
Symbiotic.
relationship. Sometimes nitrogen gets fixed through the action of lighting, but you know that the amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere remain constant. You may wonder how. Let us understand this in the next section.
So we have talked about rhizobium bacterium which are present in the nodules, in the root nodules of leguminous plants that are pulses, that is dal family. Now, where does rhizobium live? It is living in the root nodules of leguminous plants, for example, beans and peas and groundnuts. It has got a symbiotic relationship. What is called symbiotic relationship, Ita? What is symbiotic relationship? I'll teach you here. So, one of you please read this nitrogen cycle. Yes, beta.
Nitrogen cycle.
Ma'am, can I read?
No, let her read. Yes, continue, beta.
Nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen in the atmosphere is converted into nitrogen compounds in the soil by nitrogen fixing bacteria and blue algae. Lighting ink also converted into nitrogen compounds in the soil. The nitrogen compounds in the soil is used by plants and the synthesis of proteins and other compounds. Animal feeding on plants get this problem and other compounds.
Proteins. Proteins, beta. It's not
Proteins.
problem. It is proteins.
Proteins and other compounds. When plant and animal die, bacteria and fungi in the soil converts the nitrogenous waste into nitrogen compounds in the soil which are again used by plants. Some other bacteria convert some nitrogen compounds in the soil into nitrogen gas which goes back into the atmosphere. Hence, the nitrogen in the atmosphere almost remains constant.
It is almost the same that we have studied earlier. It's a part of revision. What I want to show you is the symbiotic relationship. This is a pea plant. Can you see this, Vita? It's a pea plant, leguminous
Yes.
plant. These are all beans. Can you see the beans over here?
Yes.
Now the root has got this. These are nodules. What are they, Vita? These are nodules.
Reduce.
And what is staying in this? Which animal? Which microorganisms are staying in this? Not animals. Which are the germs which are staying over here? Which are the organisms? Can anyone tell me?
What ma-
Microorganisms.
Microorganisms.
Which is the organism which is staying inside the nodules? Yes? Can anyone give me the name of organism? Strange. I mean, we just studied everything.
Ma'am,
The
please repeat
rhizobium.
the question.
I said, which is the organism which is in the nodule? Which organism is staying in the nodule of the roots?
Bacteria.
Which bacteria? Which is the name of the bacteria? Yes, this is the name of the
Fungus.
bacteria. I said name of the bacteria. We just studied. It's rhizobium, Baba. It's rhizobium.
Yes,
Just now we
ma'am.
did not study. You read it out so many times. Still you do not know, beta. That means you are not paying attention to whatever is being taught to you. So what this rhizobium doing? This rhizobium is fixing nitrogen. What it is doing? It is fixing
Fixing
nitrogen.
nitrogen.
And so the plant can make protein. Is it clear? And what the plant is
Yes.
doing? It is giving shelter. The plant is giving shelter and food to the bacteria. Is it understandable?
Yes.
And this relationship is known as symbiotic relationship. What is it known as, beta?
Symbiotic
Symbiotic
relay.
relationship. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that's all. I think we have come to the end of this chapter. How do you find this chapter now? Tell me.
Easy.
Easy? You did not tell me the name of the rhizobium bacteria, beta. It's not easy then. Whatever question I ask, you should be ready with the answer. Then and only then I can say that you found it easy. But when you are not giving me answer, I don't think it is an easy chapter. Okay, doesn't matter. On Saturday, you will let me know how to take.
Okay, ma'am.
I will. Then I will take decision. First, you tell me what has to be done. Then I will take decision what has to be done. Is it clear? Yes, girls. Okay, then we'll call it a day.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you learned something new. You understood something at least. And please, what is your homework for today, beta?
To watch
To watch
uploaded video.
recorded video.
Are you doing it without fail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Are you? Is it helping you?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
uploaded
Yes,
video is
ma'am.
helping you? Thank you, beta. Thank you. Okay, have a good day. Then I think
Thank you,
we solve it.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank
beta.
you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Welcome, beta. Welcome.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Vicious.
Bye, ma'am.